Hi friends, it's Miss Gina. It's time for Kids in the Kitchen. Have you ever struggled to get your little person to eat different foods? Whew, I know I have. Here's a really fun way to introduce them to new foods, and that's by involving them in the process. So today what we're going to do is encourage you to do some snacks that are shape-based. So what you might want to do is get a paper plate, or you could just use a piece of paper too, and make a shape. So for example, you might want to do a triangle. So you could draw a triangle and say, okay, let's try to get as many different kinds of snacks as we possibly can that are triangles. And here's where the fun really gets started. So not only do you get to do the obvious ones, so I brought a couple that are really super obvious. Here is a pita chip, okay, and it's a triangle, right? So you could get a base of a pita chip. Another triangle that your kids are probably familiar with is a tortilla chip. And get one of those and say, now what can we put on our triangle? And so since you're doing this at home, you have the options of using things like peanut butter, something we can't use here at the center. And the reason why is because some of our little people have very severe allergies to peanuts, and it could put them at risk. But at home, if you know everyone in your family can eat peanut butter, that's a great place to start. Peanut butter is very high in protein, and it makes a really good sticky surface for a snack item. The other thing that you could use is cream cheese, or for a special treat, you could use frosting. So anything to go on those particular surfaces to serve as a sticky medium. And then from there, you can try to look for some really interesting add-ons. You can take your knife and you can even, as the adult, you could put carrots into the shape of a triangle. You can do whatever you want to. Or you could say, we're going to put circles on our triangles. Let's look and find all the interesting circles we can to put on our triangle. And to help you out, we're going to include a link to a sheet that has different shapes on it so that you just can get some ideas of different shapes. And I brought some different types of crackers just to give you some ideas. So this is a square. It is a cheese cracker, probably one of the most favorite snacks of our little people. But again, don't stop there. Help them to explore more. What can we put on our square? Here's another shape that is something you probably have readily at your home. This one is a rectangle. Oh, it's got a corner missing. That one doesn't look very rectangular. How about this one? This one's a nice looking rectangle, right? And you can put things on this as well. Graham crackers are another great place to start as for rectangles. And so involve your kids with the hunt for the shape and creating something after they've found the shapes. So not are they learning the vocabulary related to shapes, but they're helping to build the snack. And if you will include some foods, maybe like olives or cutting something into that shape, you could really help to introduce your kids to some new foods. And each time we do Kids in the Kitchen, we'll be building snacks together to encourage your young person to try new things and to have fun in the process. Until we get together again, this is Miss Gina for Kids in the Kitchen. See you next time.